Oh, shoot. Love you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, LKM. 7:06. Happy Thursday to you. Getting on close to the weekend.
You know what? Today was the very first day I had to turn my seat heater on. It's getting a little chilly in the mornings. Oh, I know you're laughing at me, but it's chilly. It's chilly.
It's got a nice brisk to it. So not all of us say chilly, some of us say, wow, these are cooling temps that
Well,
cool
it was
us
under
down.
60 when I got in the car this morning.
Maybe you're turning yours on for the first time today, too.
I turned my
That's
seat
fine.
heater on for the first time. Yeah.
But no heat in the house yet, I would imagine.
No, nothing in the house yet, actually, right now. I think we do. I think we have wall.
Okay.
Singular.
Solid. Yeah, moving on up.
Working on this reconstruction of our house. I think I saw wall yesterday or when So yeah, moving forward.
Wow, not bad.
We get plural walls, I'll be a real happy person.
Making your way toward the winter time here. We got some friends coming through. Willow Dumpsters is going to be stopped by. You see dumpsters everywhere. There's construction happening. You might need a dumpster for something. Maybe you've got a home project going on. Maybe your walls and insulation and everything else is gone too, and you need a dumpster in your driveway.
That's right.
You could have that as well. 8:45. We'll chat with Reid. Looking forward to it. Also, high school game of the week. We started doing this last week. North Meck High joining us this morning. We'll act appropriate though, right? We'll act appropriate.
What is North Meck? Is that a rival for your high school?
It was.
Is
So
that a
when
big rival?
Bill and I went to Hopewell,
Right.
Huff didn't exist yet.
Right.
And so the rivalry was
with North Meck.
North Meck.
All right. What would you guys? Was there like a saying? Because we had a saying. I can't say it on the radio. What our saying was either. Can you guys say yours on the radio?
You cannot.
Okay. No, we had a saying that had some potty words in it. Whenever we
my.
Shelby Crest game. Big
No,
one.
ours just uses the word Voldemort in it. You're not supposed to say.
That's the
difference
word.
with ours. Yeah.
You must not be named.
Yeah, for sure. So
But head coach Daryl Vereen,
yeah, looking forward to it.
That's
he
great.
was a running back while we were at Hopewell.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
He used to run amok on us. Yes,
Maybe he remembers my shouting from the sides.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
You
Probably
might
didn't
have
hear it.
inspired him to one of his
To run faster?
couple 100-yard games. Yeah, running back at Tennessee. Can I get a go Vols?
Oh, go Vols.
Yeah.
Graystone Lodge, GRAY, GraystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel located in Boone, North Carolina. We'll chat with the Graystone team, see what's going on in their world in Boone. Same thing probably up there as far as the weather. Cool and probably wonderful way to get it.
I bet it's nice and cool up there. Sitting around the fire pit, get that s'mores kit from the lobby. Making me want to go up there this weekend.
And you can get a 15% standing discount that's in the WSIC News app. You just go under local deals and you'll find Graystone Lodge there. There's a link.
They got s'mores kits?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
S'mores kits in the lobby, and then there's a fire pit right outside. You go sit around the fire pit, make your s'mores.
That's what they're known for. They're not known for their sleeping. They're known for their
beds
s'mores.
I said to them, I was like, y'all, these beds are too comfortable. I know you got all these local deals and partnerships, but I just want to lay in the bed all day long.
Demi has started the transition in our bed to the down comforters kind of thing,
Oh,
like one
yeah.
piece at a time. That it's
Yeah.
just like a cloud.
Yes.
Kind of into it. I used to not like that at all.
Really?
I used to want firm. I used to want nope. I need my body like a board.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, nah, just eat me.
I said that's how Rob is. He likes a firm
Mhm.
mattress. Like he would prefer to sleep on the couch for the comfort level. Like he enjoys that it's nice and firm. I prefer to sink into and have to like crawl my way out of the bed is what I
can't
like.
escape.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm stuck.
I'm lost
so
forever.
sorry. I live here now.
Leave without me.
Yeah. That's me every morning.
I hadn't done an update in a while. LK Olympics.
We haven't done an update in a while.
We
What
had,
you
but I
got?
saw this one. And I was like, this is clearly
it?
the potential for Lake Norman right here. And it's somebody, I think all ages can participate in this one. As long, there's only one requirement. You got to know how to ride a bike.
Okay.
That's it. That's
Okay.
the only rule. The world's smallest functional bike measured at 8.4 centimeters.
Nice.
And for those that prefer standard, 3.31 inches. This is Sergei Dashevsky showing us kind of how it's done.
That's exactly how it's done.
It is
Just
exactly
cruising.
how it's done. Also, bonus points for doing it on the side of a fountain, which
Yeah.
I'm sure is slippery. So you add the water element to
Well, that's
it.
what brings you
This
from a
is
9 to a
dangerous,
10.
man.
You
Yeah.
go from a 9 to a 10 when you show yourself out like that.
Yeah. I
If
can't
he
believe
jumps off, I'll I'll lose it.
I thought he was going to do like a wheelie or something on it.
He might be doing a wheelie.
You wouldn't even know.
I need my readers to see what he's doing. This is the tiniest bike I've ever seen. But this is probably the kind of bike I should be riding. There's not a lot of room for me to fall down off of this one.
Yeah, I got weak shins. I don't know how this
I
one
would
does
not be
for
riding
me.
next to the fountain. The fountain out here in front. Could you?
Circle it.
Yeah. Okay, it's adding it.
It's very impressive.
Added.
Strong
Especially when
wrists,
that fountain
definitely
is
a
doing
requirement.
its wave pool
Oh, yeah.
thing, add extra layers of danger.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I mean,
love
he's
it.
bent over so far to not be pulling up with your hands while also pedaling. There's a lot going on there.
So, I
Very
mean, he's got
impressive.
such the perfect balance right here, Like, I feel like that's
right.
a huge factor.
I feel like his
And
knees might scrub on.
this is like Pilates, though, right? Like, the
But
way
he's
you
wearing
just...
his dress shoes, too. He's not even in sneakers.
You don't... there's not much rotation, like, distance, you know what I mean? Because it's a 3-inch bike.
Little tiny,
Correct.
little tiny.
Kind
movement.
of more like if you practice by tapping your foot up and down.
Is that how you practice?
You just
to ride
practice
this?
all day long with just tapping your foot.
So
up and
I
down.
wouldn't ride this bike with the same kind of balance that I would use on a regular bike.
Can't.
There's specific tools to use.
It's only American steel.
Yeah,
by the
shouldn't
way,
count
too.
if he's not sitting down.
Oh, you think standing bikes are not biking?
No,
elliptical.
it is. This is definitely impressive.
It is very impressive. Way to go, Sergi.
All right. Well, someone else will also impress during the LKN Olympics at some point, maybe. We'll see. So there you go.
Yeah.
Amazon's got a new brand, I guess I'll say.
New brand.
They have a new brand they're going to be launching. We'll talk about that today. Meta also made some announcements. This one I'm not surprised about. This is kind of like the parting gift for Kissing the Ring. That's what they get to do
Okay.
now. And then Walmart also making big announcements as well in the food space. And so
Wow.
plenty to look at from the
Saw
big
some
guys.
announcements from the CEO of Instagram too about how they collect. It's
Did you say
kind
the
of
sea of Instagram? Is that?
CEO.
Oh, okay.
CEO of
It's like the
Instagram.
sea of Instagram.
That too, the CEO of Instagram, the CEO of Instagram too, about how they collect data. Are they listening to you? Are they not listening to you? Hot take.
Okay.
I'll share it with
Do
you
have
later.
to
I'll
guess
share it
what
with you
that
later.
answer is?
Yeah. Are they listening to you or are they not? They finally revealed to let you know.
We've got the answer finally.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I'll let you know.
I can't
what they had to
wait to
say.
hear about that. Also, Dave Bullock, he's the he's the auditor for North Carolina. He did complete and release, the auditor's office did a preliminary report on cats, particularly related to personnel, certain decisions that have been being made as it relates to safety and the security team related to cats. Spoiler, it's probably going to go about the same way you anticipate the Instagram answer going.
Okay.
As far as what kind of positivity is happening there at cats. And so we'll go through that a little bit today. It's a pretty lengthy report, even when you are just focusing on the one personnel. And I read the report last night. He didn't give the nice summary like he did on the previous report that we went through about the
Okay.
DMV. But I'll do my best to break it down for you.
You're gonna be our own personal AI.
I'll read it
summary.
in Albania. Yeah, Albanian.
Okay.
They speak Albanian in Albania?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But there was another language that you spoke recently too. Oh, it was Albanian. Yeah.
Pop them iPods in. We'll translate for you. Don't worry.
Oh, I got an update on that one for you too.
They're all taking over. That's for sure.
Yep.
All right. Word of the day coming up next. Also going to get a look at the streets. David going to be joining us from ICATS. I assume it's going to be David. Looking forward to it. Alternative transportation is Thursday. You know where you can go? Winston-Salem. Only $1 from your front door in Iredell County. You've got to schedule it. RideICATS.com.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, fall is in the air once again. Can you feel it? That low humidity, crisp fall air is back for us to enjoy. A beautiful Thursday around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-70s for the afternoon. We'll go back down into the low 50s overnight. Wouldn't even shock me if a few folks outlying spots and farms dip into the 40s. Once again, mid-70s to finish out the work week for our Friday. Enjoy. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Jack Frost loves catching unprepared homes. A furnace that sputters, a heat pump that strains, it's his playground. Beat him to it with a fall maintenance check from Horn Heating and Air Conditioning. Fall into the season of ah. Visit hornhvac.com, where your comfort is our business.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville kicks the weekend off early on Thursday, October 2nd with the Thirsty Thursdays tournament. Member Happy Hour is Friday beginning at 5 p.m. and Sunday is the Oktoberfest. Call the 500 Club 704-872-9990 for more information on entertainment, golf lessons, memberships, and tee times. The Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5 Outdoor Concert Series is in downtown Statesville. The Party Parrot Band, a tribute to Jimmy Buffett, performs at 6 p.m. This free show will be held on West Broad Street in front of Mitchell Community College. Food and beverages will be available for purchase after 5. Bring your chairs and enjoy a night of free music at Friday After 5 in downtown Statesville. Mooresville's Festival of Food Trucks returns on Saturday. Over 15 food trucks will be on hand with live music by Dial-Up Radio. Bring a chair and your friends along Main and Broad Streets for the Festival of Food Trucks on Saturday beginning at 5 p.m. in downtown Mooresville. NASCAR's National Series return to Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend. The Craftsman Truck Series race will be Friday. The Xfinity Series holds the Blue Cross NC 250 on Saturday, while the Cup Series races the Bank of America Roval 400 on Sunday. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets and information.
The Renaissance Festival is back! Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com. While supplies last, don't miss the Renaissance Festival! Huzzah!
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Warning, no lifeguard on duty. We're back with more Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKM. 7:18. Apologies, you caught me during breakfast right now. I am sincerely sorry for that.
It's fine. We got second breakfast coming in a little bit.
Okay. ICATS.com. Alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane with David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
So far, so good, guys. HOV looking great. Steady flow of traffic both ways, north and southbound. Only thing, you got two abandoned vehicles at mile marker 38 and mile marker 17 in the southbound lane. Otherwise, things look pretty good out here this morning. So keep your fingers crossed.
Patient pants definitely required. You got to keep your head on a swivel. David, has anybody ever told you sound like one of my buddies named Brian?
I get no. No,
Okay.
not really. Brian?
Yeah, his name's Brian, but you're David, but you sound like Brian, and it's pretty cool. I like it each morning when we chat. I'm like, hey, Brian, but wait, you're David. So I just have to remember that each morning.
I like him already.
Yeah, nice guy. You got funnier jokes than him, though, and I tell him that each time. So.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
David, we so appreciate you, sir. Look forward to chat at 8:15.
All right. Thank you, sir. Y'all take care. God bless.
You too. Bye-bye. ICATS.com, $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. Tuesdays, you can go to the VA in Salisbury, only $1 from your front door in Iredell County. Thursday, that's today. You could go to Winston-Salem, and it would only cost you $1 from your front door in Iredell County. Tomorrow, Winston-Salem, or excuse me, Hickory. Wow, you guessed it, $1 from your front door in Iredell County. You just got to schedule it. ICATS.com.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird's a winner. Well, the bird is a winner.
It's time for the word of the day. What's the word?
Word of the day.
Today's word of the day on this beautiful Thursday. That's right, game week.
Got my Panthers gear on.
I like your style,
Got
man.
it on.
I'm excited for it. Anyway, back to business at hand. Today's word of the day is dendroid.
Dendroid.
Dendroid. Yes.
Dendroid.
Is that the name of that? What you named hand? That robot hand? Dendroid.
Dendroid.
Yeah.
Dendroid might not be a bad name here. Let's see. This is an adjective, so it's descriptive. D-E-N-D-R-O-I-D.
These are not the dendroid you're looking for.
Well done,
What a
Mamie.
great
I did not
reference.
even know you were funny like that, Mamie.
Sometimes.
Wow, that's
Sometimes.
amazing. All right.
Sometimes.
Dendroid, word of the day. Bill giving us a word. We're going to have to guess a definition if it's not Star Wars related.
It is not Star Wars related, I don't believe. Let's see. Justin tried paddleboarding, but fell into a dendroid pose. Arms and legs sprawled like a giant oak. It's right there, Mamie. Just say it.
Yeah.
Fall over? Like
No,
when
not
you fall
quite.
over and catch yourself?
Not quite. Not
Okay,
quite.
I don't know.
Mamie said Bill's hair looked positively dendroid after the wind attacked him on Lake Norman.
Hot mess.
Hot mess is close-ish, kind of.
I was going to say out there.
Do you want a bonus sentence?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
please.
All right, I can hook you up here.
Feels like a good day for that.
Bill's attempts at yoga left him stuck in a dendroid stance, resembling a shrub more than a tree.
It's not a hot mess though.
It's not hot mess, but I could see how this word
Sticky?
Every sentence has just led me that way, so I don't know.
sticky is close, Justin, in the sense of stick. The definition I have
Stuck.
of dendroid is a tree-like in form or branching resembling a tree.
Oh,
So
looking like a
sticky
tree.
like stick.
Looking
Yeah.
like a tree.
Looking like a tree.
Dendroid. That would have never gotten there just from the
Right,
word.
it sounds like a robot name,
It does
right?
sound like a robot name.
Right, dendroid.
You're looking like a tree.
Right.
Looking like a tree. Dendroid.
See a tall guy walking around? What's up,
What's up,
dendroid?
Dendroid? Man, yeah. Gen
That's how you
Zs.
get punched in the face right
John,
there.
you couldn't get any taller, you dendroid?
How's the weather up there, Dendroid?
Yeah,
Yeah, Gen Z. Take that one. Start using it.
you can have it.
You can
Yes,
have it.
Word of the day.
Word of the day right there, Dendroid. We'll see if we can use it maybe with one of our friends that's coming through the studio today. We've got Coach Daryl, head coach of North Meck High School football team, going to be joining us. Graystone Lodge, Gray. Plenty of dendroids in Boone.
Yeah.
Things that look like trees.
Lots of
It's not just people, right? It's an adjective, so I can say that computer's right, dendroidish.
It's looking like a tree.
You absolutely can do that.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Let me go back to this definition. What about it looks like a tree? Is it that it's got like branches everywhere, or it's just tall? Like,
We already
what-
moved on from more of the day.
I'm sorry. I got to go
yeah,
back
man,
to
you're
it.
really digging deep here. I'm kind of
sorry.
surface level on the word dendroid.
You
I
have the
believe
definition, don't you?
yes, tree-like in form
Oh, just tree-like in form.
or branching.
Okay, so it could have a lot of like things sticking out of it too. that
Right.
could
So
make
when
it
I
dendroid.
use the Justin on the paddleboard in a dendroid pose, I imagine his legs and arms were just kind of spread out, and he's just kind of in that like, oh, I can't move or I'll lose my
Gotcha.
balance type stance.
Yeah, you'd think that.
Dendroid.
Just looking, but in my mind, I was ready.
Right.
You were
Yeah, no, you were
strong like a strong like
Yeah,
oak.
strong.
like
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Big
That's-
difference there. Dendroid. We'll see again if we can use it. Maybe with Willow dumpsters. Maybe that's the way to describe a dumpster. And you might need one. Reid is going to be joining us at 8:45. We'll chat with him going on there. All right, you said you got some inside information on
I got some inside information on
Instagram.
Instagram. So I follow this guy who's the CEO of Instagram. Maseri, not the sea of Instagram, but maybe he does swim in the sea of Instagram. But he just comes on and talks about updates for Instagram
Sure.
and things like that. So we always want to know, does your phone listen to you?
Are you listening?
And he has the answer for you. So
Use the phone's microphone to eavesdrop on you.
So it's just
let's start from
This
the
is a
beginning.
myth-busting video about something I've had a lot of passionate conversations about, maybe at least a few, 2 or 3, with my wife as well, which is we do not listen to you. We do not use the phone's microphone to eavesdrop on you. Now, first of all, if we did, it would be a gross violation of privacy. You would drain your phone's battery and you would notice, and you would actually see a little light on the top of the screen letting you know that the microphone was on. But even if you don't believe any of that, let me explain why you might see an ad for something that you recently talked to somebody about. One, maybe you actually tapped on something that was related or even searched for that product online on a website maybe before you had that conversation. We actually do work with advertisers who share information with us about who was on their website to try to target those people with ads. So if you were looking at a product on a website, that advertiser might have paid us to reach you with an ad. 2, we show people ads that we think that they're interested in or products we think they're interested in part based on what their friends are interested in and what similar people with similar interests are interested in. So it could be that you were talking to someone about a product and they before had actually looked for or searched for that product, or that in general people with similar interests were doing the exact same thing. 3, you might have actually seen that ad before you had the conversation and not realized it. We scroll quickly, we scroll by ads quickly, and sometimes you internalize some of that, and that actually affects what you talk about later. 4, random chance, coincidence, it happens.
That's it.
So I want
random.
to reiterate, we do not listen to your microphone. I know some of you are just not going to believe me no matter how much I try to explain it, but I wanted to set the record straight. I'm sure the comments on this one are going to be a little bit spicy. See y'all soon.
Yeah. So there you go. The official from Instagram. He's also the head of Threads, if you've ever been on Threads.
He should have posted that on True Social. Missed opportunity there.
Yeah,
he
did.
posted it on Instagram.
He did miss that. He missed that on that one. Yeah. So, yeah, he's saying that they don't listen to you. Think what you want to think about that one, but I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I do know you have to say, I approve Instagram to use my microphone. You do have to say yes to that.
You just got it.
All right. Funny enough, because there was another announcement by Meta yesterday. I wonder if this was timed out right. This is Meta now, not just Instagram. This is from Zuck. Meta plans to sell targeted ads based on data in your AI chats.
Yeah.
So that's the newest announcement there. So they use Llama is their language that they've got. So anything using Llama as far as being the LLM, right, the large language model. Yeah, we're kind of school session right now on this one. But they will use that information that you put into your chats to target you with particular ads. Okay. Not surprising on this one at all. I
figure they were already doing this though.
Yeah, I think now that they're at the point that like they have to tell you they're doing it. Probably.
Oh, okay.
Like they've probably been testing it. Like, hey, does it work? Are they getting relevant ads?
While we're having a school session, kids on your way to school, if you're private messaging with someone, just know that,
it's not private.
It's not private. No, it's not private. So just know that too. So they see all and they read all.
The company's going to update its privacy policy, Meta, by December 16th. I guess there's a drop-dead date there that they got to really get it updated to reflect the change, notifying users in the coming days. So it might be one of those when you open up the app, new terms of service, and you just click agree and move on with your life.
Exactly.
Probably going to include that. The new policy applies globally, except for users in South Korea, the United Kingdom, and the European Union, where privacy laws prevent this type of data collection. So pretty much exclusive of the U.S.? Is that what that limits it down to?
But they do get your biometric data.
And Australia.
So, which one would you rather have? All right,
your chats or your biometric?
Which one do you want? Chats or biometric data?
It's a tough call.
I don't do a lot of chatting in the Instagram.
You can buy fingertips online.
Stop.
Probably on Facebook Marketplace. if you really wanted to.
They're also reading those chats too, FYI.
Yeah. And the disclaimer is definitely coming for the selling of the ads because Meta's made it clear. Remember that in all of this AI convolution, right? We've talked about OpenAI. We've talked about with Oracle. We've talked about with Meta. Meta sustains and is able to pay for these AI data centers with the advertising dollars that they sell. OpenAI is not in that same category. They are having to raise dollars right now. Oracle, nobody really knows what they actually do. Money just appears. It's probably a different conversation there.
Okay.
But of the three, Meta seems to be poised the most to have the most cash flow to win the long term in this AI battle. But that's why everyone's going to have Ray-Bans and dongles on their wrists and everything else that comes with it. So.
Yeah. Did you order the glasses yesterday?
I did not.
You didn't?
No, I did not.
I'm a little bit disappointed. I figured you would.
Yeah. No, I keep my $7.99 glasses from the drugstore pretty close.
As many pairs that I've lost in the lake, like there's no way I'm paying more than $20 for a pair of glasses.
About one good pair of glasses
They're
when I was like
14.
I had my first job or second job, whatever, and I finally had some cash. I bought Oakley's first round on the lake to the bottom.
That's how it goes.
Cried and said never again. Just kidding. I didn't cry.
Just like summer romance, will vanish for a sec, then come back messy.
What?
More Good Morning LKN coming up on WSIC.
Well, fall is in the air once again. Can you feel it? That low humidity, crisp fall air is back for us to enjoy. A beautiful Thursday around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-70s for the afternoon. We'll go back down into the low 50s overnight. Wouldn't even shock me if a few folks outlying spots and farms dip into the 40s. Once again, mid-70s to finish out the work week for our Friday. Enjoy. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Cakes and cookies, toys and gifts. The Southern Christmas Show, November 13th through 23rd at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernchristmasshow.com, courtesy of Kraft Body Scan.
The Southern Christmas Show.
How can we make your day spotless? Yes, I'm Andrea, owner of Spotless Cleaning. Of course, our technicians do the extras. It surprises people. Yes, baseboards, window frames, and of course, toilets. Not maids, trained technicians. Exactly. In Brazil, my grandparents taught me to live my life without guilt. Yes, more time means better, bigger life. Yes, with Spotless Cleaning, you live it. Plus, have a clean house. SpotlessCleaningNC.com.
'Tis the season. Bloom large at Drum Landscape Supply, your one-stop shop for everything you need this spring. Don't waste time running from store to store. Flowers, trees, mulch, and more. They've got you covered. Plus, they deliver. Visit drumlandscapesupply.com today.
Are you sick of running out of hot water? Whether it's in the middle of a shower or doing dishes, cold water's never fun. Say goodbye to those surprises with a Rinnai tankless water heater from GMV Energy. This energy-efficient propane-powered solution heats water instantly, so you'll never run out again. Plus, it saves money and frees up space. Propane models start at just $295 after rebates. Visit any G&B Energy location or gbenergy.com to learn more.
Kane Center for the Arts. We're more than a venue. We're the heart of creativity in the Lake Norman region, bringing exceptional visual arts, performing arts, and unforgettable gallery experiences to our community. Discover the difference. kanearts.org.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Now is the right time to buy or sell your home. I'm Matt Madison with Madison & Company Realty. With high interest rates, low inventory, and a lot of people moving to our area, it makes people wonder. But we have the answers for you. Call us at Madison & Company Realty in Statesville to help you navigate the real estate market. 704-873-7700. Visit us online at MadisonandCompanyRealtyNC.com. Madison & Company Realty, we've got you covered.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. OpenAI is the world's largest startup after completing a deal to help employees sell company shares at a $500 billion valuation, surpassing Elon Musk's SpaceX. Investors bought $6.6 billion worth of stocks from current and former OpenAI employees to drive the price well past its previous $300 billion level. Data centers are fueling soaring power costs. The independent monitor for the nation's largest grid, PJM Interconnections, says PJM's power supply costs have surged by more than $7 billion because of the data center boom. Those soaring costs have raised energy bills for more than 67 million Americans from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic regions. General Motors, Hyundai, as well as Stellantis and Ford all say they're extending discounts on certain electric models after the $7,500 federal tax credit expired this week. EVs have been a tough sell with some buyers who are turned off by high prices. I'm Dan Schwartzman, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, okay, on 7:34. Happy Thursday to you. Wow, already getting toward that end of the week. Probably some events going on this weekend. We'll let you know what's happening out and about around the community. Plenty of stuff coming up, too. You've got your opportunity to attend quite a few events.
Lots of things going on. And if you subscribe to the Live, Work, Play LKN newsletter that comes out every Thursday at 2 p.m., you can get the inside scoop on everything that's going around before anybody else knows about it, too. That's
right. You might have heard about the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Yes. I did see you made a post on social that there's an opportunity to get more tickets?
Yes. So I had found two more tickets. And there's also a release of tickets today. So they had some extra tickets. Christine Patterson teased it when she joined us on Tuesday. So they have about 100-ish tickets that they released today. Today. So Christine Patterson can do anything, even build more seats in the auditorium. I don't know how she does it. She was able to throw me a couple to give away. So excited for that. So head over to liveworkplaylkn.com or Good Morning LKN on Instagram, and you can sign up, and we make it easy for you. We do. All you got to do is tag a friend, and that's it.
That's right.
You're entered to win.
Also, you may have heard of the cult classic, The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yep.
That one is coming to Charles Mack Citizen Center on Halloween night. You've got your chance to attend and see that show if that's an old cult classic that you remember from back in the day and want to live the nostalgia life again and go see that film. You can. It's a live action with the cast.
Yes.
That will be in the room.
They'll be in there. They're performing along with the movie. If you've ever had that experience before, you know how much fun it is. Lots of people excited about that one. So make sure you get your tickets first. 25 tickets sold, save $25. So don't miss out on that. There's
You
still
do
a
get the
couple of those.
VIP party beforehand if you want.
That's right. That's right. So that's the discount. So the discount's on the VIP party. We're going to do a pre-show party, DJ, food, drinks, meet the cast, get pictures with them, lots of fun opportunities, some live entertainment. So it's going to be a really, really fun time. Don't miss out on that.
Okay, you can go to WSICnews.com. There you can go under events and see Rocky Horror Picture Show and find out how to get your tickets today. You might want your tickets for Friday Night Lights. We'll talk about North Meck's game coming up this weekend. Daryl, the head coach, is going to be joining us this morning, 7:45. Looking forward to it. 8:30, Graystone Lodge, Gray, GraystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel located in Boone, North Carolina. Standing 15% discount when you use the WSIC News app. Just click on local deals and you'll see Graystone Lodge listed there. And use that link, you get 15% off your stay. Willow Dumpsters, you see the construction going on.
That's right.
You want it to be tidy. You don't want stuff flying out everywhere. You don't want trash in the street. You don't want debris and all that. Well, they need dumpsters.
Well, you also don't want to have to haul it off to the dump borrow your friend's truck and put it in there and then take 25 trips, just get a dumpster put in your driveway.
Could be easier. Reid, we'll talk with Reid. He's the owner of Willow Dumpsters. That'll go down at 8:45. Also going to have that NC Auditors report for you probably around the 8 o'clock mark. We'll have that for you, too, talking about cats and what were the preliminary findings related to personnel at CATS over the past few years. Looking forward to diving into that. For now, though, Walmart, they're making the big move.
Oh, yeah?
Walmart is changing it up. They have said we are going to move away from the artificial colors and additives, particularly in their Great Value brand, right? Because each of these kind of big behemoths, right, they have a subsidiary brand if they're making products that they market with. And so Great Value is Walmart's official brand. And so they've come out and they've made the announcement that they absolutely intend to remove the artificial colors and particular ingredients. I guess it's synthetic food dyes and 30 other ingredients.
Oh, gosh, 30.
Including preservatives,
okay,
artificial sweeteners, and fat substitutes. So didn't know we needed a substitute for fat.
Yeah, what am I substituting my fat for? I don't even want to know what that is. What are you substituting
That's
fat
deep
for?
tracks right there.
Yeah, is
fat
that
substitute?
It's not fat. It's
No.
something different.
It is, definitely. But they're removing it.
What?
They're taking it out.
Y'all, I don't even know what I've been eating my whole life. I don't even know what I've been
You just
eating.
saw the pretty picture on the front. That was it. This
I
looks
do love a
good.
Great Value too, and so I don't really go to Walmart anymore.
There was a season in life where it was only
Oh,
Great
we were
Value.
exclusively Great
If
Value.
it wasn't Great Value, don't put it in the cart.
and bag cereal exclusively. Don't think we're buying any of those name brands. No, you do not need the toy that comes inside.
Half the price. What are you doing?
Right? Yeah, it comes in a bag. It's better for you.
And was it cheaper because it can sit on the shelf longer with
yeah,
the
'cause it
fat
had
substitutes?
Fat substitutes. Gosh, no wonder. No wonder I'm the way I am.
Is it their fault or is it our fault for letting it happen?
I
Whose
don't
fault
know.
is it in
I
the
think
equation?
it's just like lack of knowledge, maybe. Because this is what I've been finding out now that all these companies are coming out and saying that they're removing these things. I was like, who knew? What was the one we talked about a couple weeks ago? There was something, and I was like, what color can that be other than the color of the thing that it is? You
Chips,
know?
potato chips.
Potato chips, yeah.
Taking out the yellow
how
out
can
of
you
potato.
Take dye out of potato chips? It's potato. That's what I don't understand. So I think I've just realized how much I didn't know about the food that I was eating. Like, it's not like I'm eating Pringles thinking, oh, these are definitely potatoes. I know that these are potato-like chips. Potato flavored chips. I understand that. But some of the things that you eat that you're like, oh, it's just cheese. I mean, what else can they do with cheese? But apparently they're putting dyes and fat substitutes in it too. So
It's got to be that it makes it last
sweeteners,
longer, right?
putting artificial sweeteners in my Great Value cheese. Like, who knew I needed sugar in my cheese? But now that I'm going to not have it, I'm be like, this doesn't taste right.
That's going to be the question. Is it going to change the flavor of it? They
definitely
say
gonna-
it doesn't.
No, it's definitely going to change it.
Well, January 2027, that's when you're going to find out about
I still
Great
got
Value.
time to eat my artificially flavored cheese.
Oh, definitely, because they got to get, the 6th, 7th row back on the shelf, make sure all that inventory gets sold. They're not going to throw it away.
Well,
That's
it's been preserved for this long.
That's exactly right.
Don't want to lose money on it.
I mean, that shelf life is short. January 2027, they were probably planning to 2030 is really what they were hoping for.
Yeah.
So 2027. So, and they are the nation's largest retailer. Shocker, Walmart is.
Probably. I mean, like here, no, I don't go to Walmart a lot, but when I lived in Shelby, like that was the grocery store, right? That was where you bought everything. And also like
not too long ago in Denver, that was the grocery store.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's one that I used to go to almost exclusively. And I used to do the, before we got the Aldi and Cornelius, I would go to Denver so I could hit Walmart, Aldi, Harris Teeter trifecta.
So removing synthetic food dyes, 30 ingredients, some preservatives, artificial sweeteners, and fat substitutes. They're thinking it's going to affect about 1,000 products in the Walmart Great Value brand.
Yeah.
That's a substantial amount, including the salty snacks, baked goods, power drinks. I didn't know Great Value had power drinks. Salad dressings, and frostings.
Frostings?
I think they have Great Value frosting.
Oh.
That's the fat substitute right there. That's going to sit in Justin's cabinet for a couple of years.
I'm sure you like to bake, so I'm sure you've made homemade frosting
It's
before.
tough.
But you've made it before. Do you make it with butter or do you make it with cream cheese?
I'm a cream cheese guy personally. I don't mind the butter version.
I prefer the cream cheese frosting too if I'm going to make it myself. But then you make it yourself, right? And then you're like,
it's all about that powdered sugar.
Wait, how do they put this in a can and keep it on the shelf for 2 years?
Fat substitutes.
It's the fat substitutes. So I think that's one of the things. Like when you start, if you ever make anything from scratch and then you're like, wait, I usually just buy this in the can, and you're like, well, then how do they make it shelf stable for so long? So it is
fat substitutes.
Fat substitutes. That's doing it. It's
but everyone's going to be making their own icing, is what this means now. Going forward. You're going to have to. Yeah, you're going to have to.
Which don't ask what's in Crisco. It's just good.
Is this un-American, taking it away from people? Because shouldn't we have the right to eat artificial garbage if we want to?
What did RFK Jr. say? He was like, I'm not telling you can't eat it. I'm just telling you should know what's in it. And
there's no law. There's no actual rule that says they have to take it off. They're choosing to.
I'm not saying that I agree with everything that RFK Jr. says, but I do say that I think that is a good thing to do because while, yes, I have no idea what I've been eating my whole life. Apparently a lot of artificially flavored and colored things. So I'm just learning now at 45 years old.
Got
46.
up on the step stool into the pantry because, there's that shelf that's up there that you can't see.
Yeah, there's nothing up there.
Found this jar of frosting.
Mm-hmm.
It was the green from Halloween, I think 2 years ago. It was like a green frosting.
What was the
vanilla.
expiration? Was it expired yet?
I think it was rubbed off. It wasn't
That's how
even-
you know it's fine.
It was faded.
It's totally fine. These expiration dates don't matter.
The
at all.
can was still there. You know what I mean? Like it hadn't eaten from the inside out.
So that's how you decide when
It
it's
wasn't
bad.
spewing.
You eat leftovers way longer than I would ever approve of.
Yeah.
And so
Definitely. I
it
get
goes
yelled
the
at
same for
constantly.
shelf life.
That is a consistent fight in our house.
Okay.
Babe, I literally was, 3 minutes ago before I just went to the bathroom, I was looking at that container and I come out and you're standing over the trash can looking me eye to eye, just dumping it in there. Consistent fight.
I mean, I give it like 2 days.
Oh, that's
I know.
2 days. What?
You leave it on the counter for 2 days. And
See,
it's
I'm
fine.
starting to say I'll just get my own fridge. I'll just let me put my leftovers
Is
in the
what you
fridge.
need. You just need your own
and you don't have to worry about it then.
personal
she
leftover
wouldn't have
fridge.
to think about it. There would be no smells that she's making up. It would be totally fine. It would be
Jimmy,
okay.
I'm on your side, but I will say get the separate fridge. The garage fridge is now your leftover fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'll work.
Soon I'll be relegated to eat out in the
It
garage.
will be. They're gonna put a microwave out there for you.
Hey, can you pass the barbecue?
Leave all the smells out there.
I got the meatloaf out here. It's still good. Not as good as the mashed potatoes. You ever had 4-day mashed potatoes?
Oh no.
Came straight from that powder pack.
Fireworks? Yes, please. The real sparks fly when we're back. Stick around. Good Morning LKN returns on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, fall is in the air once again. Can you feel it? That low humidity, crisp fall air is back for us to enjoy. A beautiful Thursday around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-70s for the afternoon. We'll go back down into the low 50s overnight. Wouldn't even shock me if a few folks, outlying spots and farms, dip into the 40s. Once again, mid-70s to finish out the work week for our Friday. Enjoy. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville kicks the weekend off early on Thursday, October 2nd, with the Thirsty Thursdays tournament. Member Happy Hour is Friday, beginning at 5 p.m., and Sunday is the Oktoberfest. Call the 500 Club, 704-872-9990, for more information on entertainment, golf lessons, memberships, and tea times. The Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5 Outdoor Concert Series is in downtown Statesville. The Party Parrot Band, a tribute to Jimmy Buffett, performs at 6 p.m. This free show will be held on West Broad Street in front of Mitchell Community College. Food and beverages will be available for purchase after 5. Bring your chairs and enjoy a night of free music at Friday After 5 in downtown Statesville. Mooresville's Festival of Food Trucks returns on Saturday. Over 15 food trucks will be on hand with live music by Dial-Up Radio. Bring a chair and your friends along Main and Broad Streets for the Festival of Food Trucks on Saturday beginning at 5 p.m. in downtown Mooresville. NASCAR's National Series return to Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend. The Craftsman Truck Series race will be Friday. The Xfinity Series holds the Blue Cross NC 250 on Saturday, while the Cup Series races the Bank of America Roval 400 on Sunday. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets and information.
The Renaissance Festival is back! Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com. While supplies last, don't miss the Renaissance Festival! Huzzah!
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Back like mosquitoes and flip-flops. This is Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, okay. 7:48. Happy Thursday to you. It's a JV night tonight, but tomorrow, Friday Night Lights, it's varsity.
That's right.
It's going down. North Meck is taking on Mallard Creek. Is it a home game?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, it's an away game.
Away game.
Ooh, okay. Well, we're joined this morning. We've got a couple of North Meck High School guys here. We've got Coach Vereen of North Meck High School. And Mikey?
Yes, sir.
You go by Mikey?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Mikey, what position do you play?
Linebacker and tight end.
Linebacker and tight end. So both sides of the ball. What's up with everybody playing both sides of the ball these days?
I didn't know
What's
that
going
was
on?
a thing in high school.
Hey, the one dimension is done. You want to put your best athletes on the field at all times.
Okay, Coach Vereen. So you played for North Meck too?
Definitely.
Yep. It was probably that year that we really got beat up on by
Do
North
you remember
Meck, if I
Justin
remember.
yelling? Yeah. Justin did not play. He was in the stands. Just.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's getting close to 20 years ago.
I know. And North Meck still looking the same, though, right? Is that
exactly the same? Exactly the same.
What's it like coaching now for North Meck?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, to kind of walk around the same halls you grew up on and wear the same colors that you wore 20 years ago. I love it.
And you get to hang out with guys like Mikey and the kids and helping them grow. What's that like being a coach for young high school athletes?
That's awesome. I mean, that's why I do it. It's definitely not for the money. So it's to really get these kids to the next level, give them these life lessons to help them get to where they want to be in life.
Mikey, what's some of your favorite memories so far playing football? What year are you?
Senior.
You're senior. Okay, this is it then, man. This is it. So what's been some of your favorite moments of playing football?
Just spending time with the team, like football and outside of football. I just enjoy being with them. And, of course, playing, making plays.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Which side of the ball do you like more?
I would say defense, but making plays on offense, you get that feeling like everybody's watching you with the ball. So it feels good, but I would say defense. I like defense.
Man, that feeling I remember is the sleepies you get before the game because the mom's making that dinner for you. They still do that kind of stuff before the game?
You know, we're always eating good before the game.
Those spaghetti dinners before the game.
Spaghetti, pasta, chicken. Gotta love it.
All right, Coach. So playing Mallard Creek this weekend, what's been the mindset? What's the message? What's the theme for the team this week?
Well, the team is to kind of don't be scared to be great. You know, don't be scared to make that big play when it comes your way. Don't be scared to stand up to somebody that might be a little bigger than you. Don't be scared to be great.
That's a good time right there.
That's
and a lot
good
of those
advice
life
for anything.
lessons,
Yeah,
though,
just
right?
life lessons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what it's like. So
football's a game of lessons.
when you're interacting with these kids, right? Because you got what 40 kids on the team, probably about maybe more than that even.
If you include JV and varsity, probably closer to 85.
Whoa,
90.
That's a lot of people to like manage and like be a part of. What's that like for you? And you enjoy that part of it?
I mean, it can be stressful if you let it. You know, if you got 80 kids, then you got 160 parents, and then you got family and friends that come involved. So it's a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the play style like this year? You got a particular type of offense you like to run, type of defense. Not trying to give
We're
away
not giving
secrets
away.
to
We're not
Mallard
giving
Creek
away.
or anything like that, but
Nah, nothing like that. A lot of quick game stuff. We got a young offensive line, so we're trying to get the ball out quick. Young quarterbacks. We got big Mikey, so we like to run a lot of 11 personnel. In the past, we've been heavy 10 personnel, not really a true tight end set, but now we got big Mikey at tight end, so we like to run a true tight end set.
now, how's the fan section? Because,
that's
Bill
my
and I went to
question, yeah.
Hopewell back in the day, and when North and Hopewell played, that was a big game. You remember the time y'all turned the lights off? Were you there that
It's
year?
a lot
Y'all
of
turned
stories.
lights
The
off?
lights
You
turned
remember that,
off.
Bill?
We had streakers, airplanes.
Oh, yeah, that was freshman year.
Yeah, it was. It's great. It's not what it used to be. Of course, like with different dynamics and different, you know, it kind of changed a little bit with Huff and Mallard Creek coming into the picture, but still a pretty good student section.
Yeah, definitely. So during the day then, Mikey, what's it like? Well, you got to practice after school, but you got to get your lessons in right during the day. Do you like school? Do you enjoy school? What's some of your favorite subjects?
Yes, sir. I enjoy school. My favorite subject is probably like science. I like science and stuff. And
Very cool.
A day in my life, basically wake up, go to school, go through the day, football practice right after.
Looking forward to it, though, right? All right, so what's the pregame? What are we doing for pregame these days? How's the team get together? What do y'all do?
You got any rituals or traditions that you do? Superstitions, any of that?
Not really.
No?
I listen to my music all
Okay.
day. Like all day. I have my headphones on. I just get locked in.
Yeah.
Looks like we got somebody else
think we
joining us
got-
too this
yeah,
morning too.
surprise guest coming in.
Who's
All
this,
right.
Mikey? Who's this coming on in?
Josh, sorry, corner. He's a senior.
Okay, cornerback as
Number
well.
one.
Just played one side of the ball though.
He can play both.
He can play both.
He
though.
locks it down.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on, man? How you doing? Introduce yourself.
My name is Joshua Diggs. I'm a senior cornerback.
Thanks for being here. Y'all are like skipping school right now too.
No,
though.
it's a
That's
teacher
right.
work day.
Oh, it's
we
a
made
teacher
him get
work
early.
day.
Yeah, made him get up early
Oh,
on
then I'm
his day
sorry
off.
I made you guys get up on your day off. That's my bad.
I was gonna have to be up anyway.
Now, do y'all have to practice today, even though it's a day off? All right, all right.
No
Oh, yeah,
pads
Coach
today.
said-
No pads today
There'll
though.
be no pads, little walkthrough, but I don't cancel practice
No,
I
no
don't
days
blame you
off.
for that.
ever.
That's it. Josh, okay, you play quarterback. You got Mallard Creek this weekend. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I feel like we came in a week prepared. I feel like we just really gonna shock the world. We really gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You got to be fast to be cornerback.
Yes,
You
sir.
fast?
I'm fast enough to keep with receivers definitely, but I also run track and I run a 400. So
Way faster than I can.
Yeah.
run, That's for darn sure.
Real fast. Real fast. How's the season been going so far for you guys?
Been going good. We're 3-2 right now. It's not kind of where we thought we would be.
Well, you want 5-0. I mean, come on, let's. It's
Well,
all, it's
I mean,
all
that was the plan. We had some hiccups. We kind of got a slow start on offense this year, and we're 3-2, so still a winning record. But we were planning to be 5-0 at this point.
Josh, are you a senior? Or what year are
Yes,
you?
I'm a senior.
Dang, senior year.
Yeah, great year for you guys, though. I know it's fun for you guys. Who do you guys like pro-wise, like in the NFL? Who do you guys
Y'all
watch?
Panthers fans?
Yes, yes.
I'm-
Yeah.
one yes, one no.
Don't ask Coach that question. He's over here making me doubt what he's going to say over here.
Who do you like in the NFL?
I like the Panthers. I like J.C. Horn. That's my favorite cornerback right now. But he used to be Josh Norman.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mikey.
How about you, Mikey?
I like the Ravens, and I play linebacker, so my favorite player Roquan Smith.
Okay. You and Bill both Ravens
There you
fans.
go.
Yeah.
How about you, Coach? What you got going on? Tell the truth.
I'm both, actually. I'm from Charlotte, so of course I'm always root for the Carolina Panthers. But I like Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. I like Lamar Jackson. But I am a Panthers fan.
Even when it's not easy to be a Panthers fan.
It's not easy. It hasn't been easy since about 2016.
Yeah, truth.
Coach, if you could get in the room with the Panthers and you could motivate them, because I know you could.
Yeah.
What would you say to them if you were face to face with them right now?
What would I say to the Carolina Panthers? I would just say, guys, accept the adversity. A little bit of adversity. I think we beat Atlanta by like 30.
Yeah.
And then we came out and
Big old goose egg.
Yeah.
laid the egg last week.
Oof.
So just guys, don't get too high on the highs, don't get too low on the lows. Kind of stay even keeled, and let's go Sunday to Sunday.
There you go. High school football is a great opportunity to engage with the next generation, to teach, to learn, that teaching part of it, right? What goes through your mind when, like, you're going to be in front of a bunch of kids that you influence, right? Like, they look to you. You're their coach. What's that like for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like a full-time teaching job. I do my actual job for CMS, 7:15 to 2:15. I work with the behavior kids. And then I'm teaching again with these guys from 2:30 to 6:30. And the biggest thing, I think, is teaching life lessons. Like you said, football is going to end. Whether you play in the NFL, whether you're done after high school, it ends. And then the real life actually begins. And so the best part is showing these guys, trying to give them little gems before they have to learn it the hard way. Trying to keep them from having to go through, different situations we kind of had to learn on the chin.
What's your least favorite part of practice? Because I bet Coach runs y'all. I
Coach
bet he runs
listening right now.
y'all.
Yeah.
We run a lot.
You can't get in trouble because you're saying it on the radio.
That's right. That's right. What's some of y'all's favorite parts of working with the team that you got, the players you got right now? Who else are some of these players out here that I know you guys want to shout them out? Who are some of these other players on the team that you guys really connect with and they're doing big things for the team this year?
Oh, we have a running back, Gabe, number 6. He's pretty good.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Right. Trey, Brian White, he gonna be nice. He a junior safety receiver. He a pretty good player.
Very cool. And what's the biggest rivalry, right? Is Huff the big rivalry now? Is it like Hopo's to the side and it's all about Huff now? Or
I mean, Hopewell's still that rivalry.
Okay.
Because we're still fighting over the shield. You remember the shield?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I think I still got it in the back of my car.
Yeah, nah, we still got it. I think we're going on 6 or 7 years right now. But I wouldn't say Huff is a rival. Not yet.
Because Independence was huge back in the day. Remember that? I mean, they were number 4 in the country back in the day.
Yes, they were. I would say the way it's trying to kind of mask right now is like us in Mallard Creek is pretty tense right now.
This is a good one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to pull one out to kind of keep it really going. We haven't beat them since 2021, so they got us the last few years. So we need to kind of get a win under our belt to kind of keep it going.
Cool. Mikey, we talked with Mikey about his favorite school. What about school for you, Josh? What's your favorite subject? What's your favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject in school? Probably sports medicine.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Sports medicine?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I remember my senior, I had racquetball. I had racket and paddle sports. I had team sports. And I'm pretty sure I had 2 lunches all in one day.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
pretty
I
sure
had
that's
2
what I did
lunches my senior year too.
That's
Yeah,
how we
senior
did
year
it.
was pretty good. That was a good one for me.
Hey, thanks y'all for coming in. We really do appreciate you guys. Good luck
Thank you
this
guys,
week.
yeah.
Tomorrow night against Mallard Creek, North Meck High School, taking on Mallard Creek, going 4-2. That's what we're doing next.
Going 4-2. That's the only option.
That's right, Coach. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate
Thank y'all for having us.
Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you. All right.
Better than ever before. WSIC, Statesville, W290DK Mooresville, W264CU Statesville.
Have you taken the Desco Challenge? Desco is where the professional goes for electrical supplies.
My name is Ashley. I just redid the lighting in my home, and the customer experience at Desco was second to none.
See for yourself at DescoInc.com.
410 between two Canadair regional jets operated by Endeavour Air, a subsidiary of Delta Airlines.
That's Fox's Ted Lindner. Now the plane's passengers got off safely. None of them were injured. One flight attendant had a minor injury. America's listening to Fox News.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure Purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
Well, back to the government shutdown. There are some in Congress trying to make this the last one ever.
South Dakota Republican Congressman Dusty Johnson says he and Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin have teamed up. They're pushing for legislation that would end government shutdowns.
If the politicians don't have an agreement by the deadline, automatically you extend the previous year's funding for a little while to be able to help provide a little more time for an agreement to be set.
Congressman Johnson told the Fox News Rundown podcast the bill does not provide a consequence for failing to reach an agreement on funding levels.
There is nothing disastrous about having October's funding be the same as September was.
He says if there are future shutdowns, members of Congress shouldn't get a paycheck during one. Jessica Rosenthal, Fox News.
An animal rights pioneer is being mourned around the world. The UN calls Dr. Jane Goodall, who died at age 91, a messenger of peace.
And recognizing her invaluable legacy in promoting harmony between people and nature. The Jane Goodall Institute, which she founded, says Dr. Goodall died of natural causes in California, where she was set to appear as part of a speaking tour. Goodall went to Africa at age 26 to study chimpanzees, where she won their trust and revolutionized science. Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are mixed. The day after gains lifted the S&P 500 to a record high. In the baseball playoffs, the defending World Series champions advance.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. That's going to get into the corner.
Mookie Betts drove in 3 runs, leading Los Angeles on to the next round. The Dodgers beat and knocked out the Cincinnati Reds 8-4 on ESPN. 3 other wild card series will continue. The New York Yankees beat Boston 4-3. San Diego shut out the Chicago Cubs 3-0. And Cleveland got even with Detroit 6-1. They'll all play again today, and the winners will move on to the next round. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
Well, fall is in the air once again. Can you feel it? That low humidity, crisp fall air is back for us to enjoy. A beautiful Thursday around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-70s for the afternoon. We'll go back down into the low 50s overnight. Wouldn't even shock me if a few folks outlying spots and farms dip into the 40s. Once again, mid-70s to finish out the work week for our Friday. Enjoy. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
This Panther Update is brought to you by UNC Charlotte.
Empty calories. I'm Anish Shroff with this Panthers Update.
Charlotte's momentum has a name. UNC Charlotte, 32,000 students strong, ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities, recognized at the highest level for research, unmatched access to Fortune 500 companies, built for a top-tier city. This isn't typical higher ed. The difference is scale. The difference is momentum. The difference is Charlotte, UNC Charlotte.
Like an author who can write beautifully but can't punctuate, the Panthers just couldn't finish drives on Sunday. 7 times they reached plus territory, but only scored twice, with the last one coming when New England had its backups in. Dave Canales has long preached the key word, finish.
Absolutely, and we have to be able to finish. We have to execute together. We have to keep our foot on the gas and, to come away with nothing on a lot of those drives, and even the long field goal, just trying to find, a positive play to get closer, instead of having to take those long attempts. And they executed the finish of the drives better than we did today.
The Panthers opened with a touchdown drive and closed with a touchdown drive, but it was the in-between.
All three phases we got beat today. Big plays on special teams unit, big plays on defense, offensively sputtering out in the high red area, in the fringe area with a bunch of first downs and some good things early on third down. We have to be able to finish drives.
Carolina gets to enjoy a little bit of home cooking with the next 2 games and 3 of the next 4 at Bank of America Stadium. I'm Anish Shroff on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
This Panther Update has been brought to you by UNC Charlotte, ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities. The difference is Charlotte. UNC Charlotte.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:08. Happy Thursday to you. Teacher Workday for CMS.
Yeah, happy Teacher Workday, kids.
Also, if you work for the government, you don't work because it's shut down.
Okay,
right
I saw an article about this. What actually shuts down when the government shuts down? Do you know?
It's a great question.
I'm putting you on the spot.
There's
for this.
certain
like, can I still go to the post office?
There's certain, like necessary personnel is kind of what it is, and there's a whole rigmarole of certain ones that can be considered, can't be. Also depends on departments. Blah 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 blah. They're talking though upwards of 1.5 million people by the end of today would be furloughed the way the timing runs. And because once the shutdown, then there's a progressive, certain positions, right, have so many days and then more days.
Yeah, this article says 750,000 per day.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep chopping them down, I guess, on the number. So,
yep.
Which if you work for the government is terrifying, probably, right? Because the idea
does furlough mean that you're not getting paid?
I think it means you will get back pay is the idea.
But
I think
you're
it's
not going to
typically
get
what happens.
if you have a paycheck coming up.
And I don't know what the paycheck day is as far as in that world right now.
They don't tell you.
They haven't told me.
They're every week, 2 weeks, once a month. How they get paid? I don't know
if you get to. It's probably every 2 weeks if I had to guess.
Yeah, probably.
And so we could be coming up on one of those weeks here soon.
Yeah.
And so that's the part that's scary. But I did look up the longest government shutdowns to have taken place in our history. And it was actually fairly recently. So it was actually President Trump, December 21st, 2018. Funding ended for 34 days. So it was 34 days during President Trump's first term. I do remember that one when that one went down. Before that, Bill Clinton. And it was December 15th, 1995. Before that, Jimmy Carter. Before that, Barack Obama. And before that, Jimmy Carter again. So Jimmy Carter had quite a few shutdowns, it looks like, in his day, for those that recall. 5 total. Who had more? Ronald Reagan. He had even more shutdowns. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times he shut down the government. Now, his were 1, 2, and 3 days long each time, but he did do it multiple times. So we'll see what happens with this one. Seems to be a lot of it revolving around dollars for healthcare initiatives. Obviously, there's a debate on should dollars go toward those who are in the country illegally or without, any legitimate status in the country. That seems to be where the biggest rub is at right now. Any dollars for that? Interesting conversation, I guess, or potential there.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was just looking up what shuts down when the government. It's really just about the pay. It's really just about
the government. You still got to work. I think.
So most people still have to go to work. Federal workers will not be paid. Employees who are considered essential must still go to work, although they won't be paid until the government reopens. They do get back pay. But fun fact: the president and members of Congress still get paychecks.
Yeah, definitely. Congress still gets their check. That's always their thing. Is they always protect themselves.
It's really just about, I guess, strong arming somebody into doing what you want them to do. Yeah.
And a lot of it's used as the sentiment, right? The so-and-so side has shut down the government. Don't let them do that. And call your senator today and tell them.
Yeah. So there's not a lot that actually shuts down when the government shuts down, which is kind of surprising. So it's mostly
they really want it to take effect. Tell people to go home. Hey, if you really want to stop government shutdowns, then just say, hey, then don't work. It's kind of wild. You work for the government, you still got to come into work even though it's shut down.
And you don't get paid.
Private company shut down, you ain't going into work.
No.
Yeah, that would mess with my mental.
It would
Pretty
really
bad.
mess with you to be like having to go to work and like sitting here going to work and knowing that you're not getting paid until they reopen. And it could be up to what was the record? 45 days?
You're here because you love it.
Yeah. You love your country. That's kind of wild. And then what do you do if you're just like, well, no, I'm not getting paid, so I'm not coming to work? Can you protest that?
I'm sure some are.
Yeah.
Depends on
Anyway.
your boss. If it's me, sure, yeah, stay home.
If you're a government
I don't care.
Oh, well, yeah. If
We'll
it's
do
me,
better.
I'm like,
We'll do better without you.
yeah, we're all staying home, guys. I'm not doing nothing. Doing a big fat nothing. Maybe that's why the government
Give me
works
some
like
of
it
that more
does.
fat substitutes. That's what I'm going to do in my day.
I'm going to sit here and
Give me-
stock up on this food before they get
Give
rid of
me
it
some
in
more.
2027.
We mentioned that about earlier with Walmart cutting out the artificial colors, synthetic dyes, and fat substitutes. Amazon launching its newest brand as well, which will be a grocery brand that they say will be price conscious, with most products being under $5.
Okay.
So that's the new spot, because the other end of it is Whole Foods, right? Amazon owns Whole Foods. That's the priciest of goods, I believe, right? That's pretty much the highest end of the spectrum there. But Amazon's launching their new private label grocery brand aimed at price-conscious shoppers. Most products are priced under $5, and the company says it includes more than 1,000 items, ranging from meat and fresh produce to snacks and dairy. Amazon's grocery business has been in flux in recent years as it tweaks its physical store footprint. That's obviously, again, Whole Foods being that one where really tight spaces, very expensive food. But now they're going to go more toward Walmart, I guess, because these numbers kind of align. Great value taken about synthetic dyes out of 1,000 products. Amazon adding 1,000 products, maybe with synthetic dyes. I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know.
Because under $5, that's going to tell me it's got a long shelf life.
It's going to have a long shelf life. It's definitely going to have dyes or something in it. Yeah, definitely lots of fat substitutes in these. They're not saying anything about it being free of, they're not saying anything in this article about being free of dyes or substitutes or artificial flavors.
It looks like they're, at least for
they're taking
now,
all the ones that people are getting rid of and they're putting them in the Amazon things, and that's how they're getting them under $5.
They're saying that the new brand, they're just going to call it Amazon Grocery. That's what they're calling it. It's a unified brand bringing together Amazon Fresh and Happy Belly, I guess, are the two brands.
I don't know what Happy Belly is. Is that another kind of brand? I don't know. So with this grocery, am I going into the grocery store? Am I ordering it online and having it delivered to me? How does it work?
Yes.
All of it.
Probably.
Okay.
They don't really say yet. I think it's just kind of a new thing. Are they going to try to put their products in other stores? Are you going to see Amazon's brand, let's say, in Kroger, in Walmart, in other places? Piggly Wiggly, we don't have any of those.
No.
Wegmans.
Ingles.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless Cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, fall is in the air once again. Can you feel it? That low humidity, crisp fall air is back for us to enjoy. A beautiful Thursday around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-70s for the afternoon. We'll go back down into the low 50s overnight. Wouldn't even shock me if a few folks outlying spots and farms dip into the 40s. Once again, mid-70s to finish out the work week for our Friday. Enjoy. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Discover your next great experience at Kane Center for the Arts, where art and community come alive. From stunning gallery exhibits to captivating live performances, we're here to inspire, connect, and celebrate the arts. Visit kanearts.org.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville kicks the weekend off early on Thursday, October 2nd, with the Thirsty Thursdays tournament. Member Happy Hour is Friday, beginning at 5 p.m., and Sunday is the Oktoberfest. Call the 500 Club, 704-872-9990, for more information on entertainment, golf lessons, memberships, and tea times. The Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5 Outdoor Concert Series is in downtown Statesville. The Party Parrot Band, a tribute to Jimmy Buffett, performs at 6 p.m. This free show will be held on West Broad Street in front of Mitchell Community College. Food and beverages will be available for purchase after 5. Bring your chairs and enjoy a night of free music at Friday After 5 in downtown Statesville. Mooresville's Festival of Food Trucks returns on Saturday. Over 15 food trucks will be on hand with live music by dial-up radio. Bring a chair and your friends along Main and Broad Streets for the Festival of Food Trucks on Saturday beginning at 5 p.m. in downtown Mooresville. NASCAR's National Series return to Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend. The Craftsman Truck Series race will be Friday. The Xfinity Series holds the Blue Cross NC 250 on Saturday, while the Cup Series races the Bank of America Roval 400 on Sunday. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets and information.
The Renaissance Festival is back! Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. A non-stop outdoor family adventure! Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Warning, no lifeguard on duty. We're back with more Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, okay, on 8/18. Happy Thursday to you. Wow, already coming up on that weekend. And what we want to do, though, is get through this day first because, at 9 o'clock, that's when you need the note. So let's see who's going to need one. ICATS.com. Alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane with David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
I tell you, you're going to need a lot of paper to give out some notes today. At at mile marker 32 on the southbound lane, there is a multi-car accident in the HOV lane. Traffic is being deferred out of the HOV lane back into regular traffic to your right. So it's bumper to bumper. Sometimes it's no movement at all. But once you get past that 32 mile marker and get diverted back out into regular traffic, you'll have an opportunity to get back in the HOV lane down there around exit 30. Right now, it is not good. So just be careful out there.
A little bit of a zoo action. Patient pants definitely required. Sounds like you guys will stop by and Mamie can write you a note on your way into
I'm working
the
on
office.
them right now, David. Just let me know. You guys just let me know who to write them to. I'm working on it.
Yeah, just keep the printing press going.
There you go.
That's what you need to do.
David, we so appreciate you. Drive safe. Stay sane out there, too, as much as possible. Get kind of loopy, you know what I mean? Just staring at the taillights of the car in front of you for so long. So drive safe out there.
That's true. All right, we'll do it. Y'all take care and God bless. Have a great day.
You too, sir. Bye.
All right, bye.
ICATS.com, $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. Tuesdays, you can go to the VA in Salisbury. Thursday, that's today, you can go to Winston-Salem. Friday, you could go to Hickory, each of only being $1 from your front door in Iredell County. You've just got to schedule it. ICATS.com. All right, NC State Auditor Dave Bullock. He did, the State Auditor's Office has completed reporting a preliminary special report. And I'm going to read the why we conducted this report section. In response to the murder of Irina Zarutska on August 22nd, 2025, the North Carolina Office of the State Auditor launched a review of the Charlotte Area Transit System, also known as CATS, amid serious public safety concerns. Focused on the overall safety of the CATS, OSA, again, that's the Office of the State Auditor, has thus far reviewed the CATS private security contracts, data used to monitor public safety, and its safety and security budget. And so there's kind of a main highlight that they have in this report, and they have quite a bit of information. It is a 13-page report, just full of information that they have obviously been able to pull directly because they're quoting a lot of things, referring to meetings, referring to a lot of the conversations. And so here's kind of the summary that on X that the North Carolina Office of the State Auditor's account put out. While the CATS security contract value has increased from $5.9 million in 2022 to $18.4 million in 2025, the number of armed security decreased by at least 40%.
That's wild.
Over that time.
That's insane.
Throughout Charlotte's solicitation for private security firms for the CATS, the Charlotte Business Inclusion Program had direct influence on contract requirements. During a CBI, again, that's Charlotte Business Inclusion, advisory committee meeting, members were encouraged to listen to the Republican argument in support of HB 171, an act eliminating diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives in the state and local government, so they could, quote, be prepared to counter it. Seems like something that people in the CAT system should be paid to do, I guess. And then they've got the full preliminary report. So it focuses on this Charlotte Business Inclusion Program being what they say is the issue of why there is a lack of security personnel, because the program focusing more on demographics and particular groups in hiring, making that a requirement rather than can you do the job? And so that's the big takeaway is what it seems like.
But why would that make the number of security guards, why would that make them why would there be less?
Because the program requires that the security firms meet specific DEI requirements, thresholds, people of certain races being employed, people of certain backgrounds being the employed, who's running the operation, certain policies of the security firm and how they deal with crime related to particular races of people as well. And that list is small as far as those firms that are designed or want to conduct business that way. Because in my mind, if you're going for security, it's protect everybody. Is that just like, is that a good rule to have?
That's the right rule
if we're talking about it.
Also, the fact that the contract value has increased from 5.9 in 2022 to 18. Like, I saw these two numbers. I didn't pay attention to the dates. That's not a long time.
No.
That's a big jump in a very, very short amount of time. 18.4 million in 2025. That's kind of wild. What are they doing with that money? Is that in the report? Now I want to read the report, all 13 pages. Like, where is that money going then?
It's not that they're not spending the money on
they're spending it on
contracts.
something.
They're spending it, but they're just not getting as much for what they're spending on. So then it becomes the question of who made the decision to spend the money, I think is really what it comes down to. And obviously they have a board, and that's what they've got. They've got a board, and the board had decided to spend the money in the direction that they did.
Execute order.
And that's pretty much the summary of the report.
The account manager, deputy chief's making almost $60 an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know what that job is, but that sounds good.
Yeah, so we'll see what if this changes anything too, right? Because it's one thing to have a report, it's one thing to discuss it. Okay, it's out there in the open now, right? Do people care enough? Because you got to remember, CATS isn't an elected position.
CATS is an appointed position, but the elected officials appoint the people to that job, correct? Am I right about that?
Yeah, there are, yes. It basically comes from, I think it's a combination somewhere, and don't quote me on this, somewhere between the city as well as some of the county folks appointing particular individuals.
Yeah, so it's voting season. Just keep an eye on that whenever you're going out to vote.
Yeah.
If you live in Mecklenburg County.
Yeah, you can. And particularly in Charlotte as well. For Mecklenburg County, the other big topic is the sales tax. The PAVE Act is what is called at the state level. And that is I believe it's 2%, which translates to 1 cent.
1
I
cent.
think that's where the math works on it. A sales tax increase with dollars being dedicated as part of that toward transportation, particularly road improvements. And that would include things like streets, sidewalks, curb and gutter, those types of things. Rail, obviously a big part of it. I think it's 40% rail. I think it's 40% the streets and 20% the roads. No, excuse me, 40% buses. It's 40-40-20, whatever it is.
Yes, 40-40-20.
There's buses, there's rail, and then there's streets.
When they say CATS, though, that's buses, that's microtransit, that's everything, right?
Correct. That's yes.
That's CATS. Yeah.
It's CATS. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 20-40-40 split, and it will plan to be done year 2040-40.
The train.
Yeah.
Sweet. So about 14 years.
14, like 100 years.
Okay.
2040-40.
Oh, 2040-40.
The joke is there now.
Got it.
There
I
you
think
go.
it's landed.
Got it.
I thought it was more of a
20,
stutter
40.
than a
Got
than
it.
an
20-40-40.
actual-
No,
what
it's
it'll be.
incorporating the 40,
Yes.
20-40-40 split into the due date.
It's fine. There'll be a brick with my name on it
Yeah.
for those future kids who are just walking around looking at their meta glasses or whatever they have.
When they're living in the clouds.
Yes.
Now, something to keep in mind is that there is an advisory committee as well that will be born out of the legislation, right? And we had Mecklenburg County Mecklenburg County manager was on Thrive Here Live. Mr. Bryant was on Thrive Here Live this week, and he was talking about that's what they have to be setting up right now from the county level is if it is passed, they have to assume and be ready to go. Right. And so this I think it's Metropolitan Transit Committee, something like that to that effect. And those are appointed, and you apply for those positions. And so keep that in mind. If it's of interest to you, maybe you want to,
you can apply. I mean, yeah. So there's lots of opportunities. Even if you don't want to run for elected office, there's lots of opportunities for you to be involved in things that are happening. You just have to go to your town or your county's website and see what boards and committees and things there are, and you can always apply. You go in and you interview, and they ask you a bunch of really tough questions, and then you decide if that's going to be for you.
CATS gets me a little bit more rattled than most, and and the reason is if something's going down at an elected official level, let's say a town government, let's say even a state level, federal, you can go to those meetings, you can voice that opinion, you can make it known, you have the opportunity at the next election to take those people out if they're making terrible decisions. Who takes out the CATS people when they're making terrible decisions?
Yeah, I don't know.
The dogs.
Because the electeds that put the people there don't have a spine to do it.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
be
gonna
honest.
start.
Like,
we're gonna start a new committee called the Dogs
that's
to take out the cats.
That's more of like
The bad
It's more
cats.
of like a bulldog.
Yeah. You're going into your panther growl there. But yeah, the Dogs.
It's the kind of dog I want.
New committee. If you're interested in being on it, call Justin.
Text me.
Text Justin.
There's a phone out back by the dumpster. Just leave your biometric data, and then I'll come collect it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to send it to Europe.
Strong committee.
Yeah.
Do a lot of good things.
Definitely.
Just like summer romance, will vanish for a sec, then come back messy. What? More Good Morning LKN coming up on WSIC.
Well, fall is in the air once again. Can you feel it? That low humidity, crisp fall air is back for us to enjoy. A beautiful Thursday around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-70s for the afternoon. We'll go back down into the low 50s overnight. Wouldn't even shock me if a few folks, outlying spots and farms, dip into the 40s. Once again, mid-70s to finish out the work week for our Friday. Enjoy. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Cakes and cookies, toys and gifts.
The Southern Christmas Show, November 13th through 23rd at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernChristmasShow.com, courtesy of Kraft Body Scan.
The Southern Christmas Show.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Harrison's is the home of Work Western and wow! For nearly 30 years, our family has been boots on the ground when it comes to work. We have the largest selection of in-stock boots in the Carolinas and the best workwear brands like Harriet, Carhartt, and Wrangler. Find us on Norman Station Boulevard in Mooresville.
Jay White here from Central Line of Realty. At Central Line of Realty, we believe it's all about you. If you're selling a home, buying a home, or adding doors to your rental portfolio, put the team at Central Line of Realty to work for you. Go to centrallineofrealty.com and let's get started.
Harness the healing power of horses. With the amazing staff at Willow Equine in Mooresville, we create a supportive environment conducive to healing and growth, dedicated to self-discovery and overcoming adversity. There's a program for you at willowequine.com.
Are you sick of running out of hot water? Whether it's in the middle of a shower or doing dishes, cold water's never fun. Say goodbye to those surprises with a Renai tankless water heater from GMV Energy. This energy-efficient propane-powered solution heats water instantly, so you'll never run out again. Plus, it saves money and frees up space. Propane models start at just $295 after rebates. Visit any G&B Energy location or gbenergy.com to learn more.
How can we make your day spotless? Yes, I'm Andrea, owner of Spotless Cleaning. Of course, our technicians do the extras. It surprises people. Yes, baseboards, window frames, and of course, toilets. Not maids, trained technicians. Exactly. In Brazil, my grandparents taught me to live my life without guilt. Yes, more time means better, bigger life. Yes, with Spotless Cleaning, you live it. Plus, have a clean house. SpotlessCleaningNC.com.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway is buying Occidental Petroleum's chemical business for $9.7 billion. It's an all-cash deal for OxyChem, which makes chlorine, vinyls, and other chemicals for detergents, water disinfectants, and pharmaceuticals. U.S. employers dialed back hiring plans in September and announced fewer job cuts, according to data from outplacement firm Challenger Gray and Christmas. Companies last month announced plans to add just over 117,000 jobs, down 71% from a year earlier. It also marked the weakest September for hiring intentions since 2011. The report noted a significant slowdown in seasonal hiring plans compared to years past. Tech stocks have driven global indexes to fresh highs after an OpenAI share sale sent the firm to becoming the world's most valuable startup. Stock futures this morning have been mixed. Yesterday on Wall Street, the S&P 500 and the Dow closed at new record highs. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:34. Happy Thursday to you. You know, you drive around the Lake Norman area, you drive all around Charlotte, you drive really pretty much anywhere in North Carolina, you just see a lot of construction happening. And that involves breaking things apart, tearing things down, throwing it away.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got to have a way to get it from wherever you're at, like your driveway, we'll say, to the dump, or get it just away from your house because you don't want it anymore. You're making a big renovation, or you're building something. You need a dumpster for that. Well, Willow Dumpsters is a great option. Reid, the co-owner of Willow Dumpsters, is joining us this morning. Good morning, Reid. How are you?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks for hanging out with us. You've been dispatching and running trucks around since what, like 4 this morning?
About 5, yeah.
Wow.
So give us the origin story of Willow Dumpsters. You were on Joe Vagnone's show, Local Biz Now, once before. We appreciate you coming on here. Give us the origin story of Willow Dumpsters.
So I was running an outdoor living business. So we did a lot of covered porches, pergolas, outdoor kitchens, fire pits, paver patios, retaining walls. Of course, construction ends up creating debris, trash at the end of the day. We had a client that we needed the project done before 4th of July, and we ordered a dumpster to get rid of the debris. It wasn't taken out in time, although we gave them, a couple days notice. It wasn't taken out of time, so we couldn't clean the driveway. At that point, the homeowner then had a dumpster and a partially clean driveway for their grand finale, 4th of July party.
So I find a lot of people start businesses either out of pain or out of pleasure, one of the two. And so it sounds like yours was out of a pain point more than anything.
Yes, correct.
And so you decide, okay, I'm going to start my own dumpster company. How does that go from there? Did you just go on eBay and buy a
Started buying
dumpster
dumpsters,
and just said, hey, deliver it here? Or how'd that work?
The long story, we bought a used Penske truck. I brought it to a fabricator. We shortened it by 10 feet, the driveline, brakes, and then built a smaller dumpster truck. But then later on realized that the weight that gets put in dumpsters is more substantial than a Penske truck frame could handle. So I ended up, going into, they're called Class 8, CDL trucks with 2-3 axles in the rear. So then the trucks are capable of carrying, about 10 tons now.
And you've grown this business substantially. You've got a partner that you had brought in as well. And you said you have 400 bins that you guys have at any one time?
I would have to look at our spreadsheet, but somewhere in that range.
And 11 different trucks as well.
Correct, yeah.
That's a pretty substantial size operation. How far do you guys go? What's your territory, would you say?
About an hour every direction. So we're based out of, more central Charlotte. So we'll go all the way to Statesville, all the way south to Rock Hill, west to, Bessemer City, Gastonia, east to Albemarle. So pretty much like an hour radius. We work with a lot of, let's say, like commercial general contractors. In their general service area is pretty similar. So it's sort of, follow our customers' needs at the end of the day.
When do you still build pergolas too, just for fun? Or no, did you just go full-time dumpsters on it?
Yeah, it's been full-time dumpsters for a few years. It's an all-consuming business.
Is this something that just contractors can use? Or like if I just get tired of my garage being messy, can I call and order one up?
We deal with some homeowners. Yeah. It's really based on capacity at the end of the day. So sometimes we can't handle homeowners or, some of the more like smaller residential based things. But even if we can't handle it, we have enough connections that we're able to help you out.
It's got to get messy sometimes, right? Because
Yeah.
you guys then you take the trash to the dump, or what do you guys do with the trash?
We have some materials that are recycling. We have some materials that go to specific facilities. We have some materials that are just trash. Then there's different types of trash. So each disposal site or transfer station has its own regulations. So it's really dependent on what's in the bin. So it's people just expect, hey, drop a dumpster, you'll haul it somewhere. We really need to know what's going in it, and that will determine where it needs to be disposed of or recycled.
Your pain point of a dumpster not being picked up at a particular time to be the best for your client that you were working with at the time, has that quality of service of what you wanted translated into Willow dumpsters?
Yes, correct. So that's came with the growth, because if you can't get to people on time and same day, next day, maybe the day after, then it becomes, difficult to meet people's demands.
Yeah. Having a CDL is pretty cool. Do you ever get out there and just whip the truck around for fun these days just to have a good time on a
Do
Thursday?
donuts in a parking lot. Yeah.
I haven't in a while just because the operations of the business is very consuming. But, having that knowledge of, operating the truck really allows me, when drivers call in with something, allows me to answer questions and problem solve pretty quickly.
I'm not a big game boxer, but I imagine with 11 trucks, 400 bins, you have like one of those mega game chairs where you're just like leaned back. You know what I mean? It's like the 5 screens around you as you're dispatching everyone. How do you guys where do you run your operations out of these days?
So we don't have a physical office. We have, physical yard locations, but we don't have a physical office because, hey, I'm here right now. Then I'll go back to, my home office, work on a few things. Then I'll have a meeting. So it's very mobile at the end of the day.
How is it tough to find people for the CDL space? Because you got not just having a CDL, but being reliable, right? Because they're handling your equipment. They're pulling up on job sites with probably multi-million-dollar houses or pool renovation, right? All these other kind of projects that are going on. What's it like for you to jump into a space of staffing that kind of an organization?
I mean, it's a challenge, but it's not perfect. But one thing that's really helped is us treating our current drivers well, and them, you can have employers say, hey, we're going to do this for you. We're going to treat you this way. But having other employees that are able to vouch for us and how we handle people is, that word of mouth in itself has been helpful. And then in terms of it's, you have the categories of, hey, someone has a CDL, but have they ran a roll-off truck? Are they experienced? How is their driving record? Because insurance gets the final yay or nay. So there's some complicated parts to it, but it's an ever learning and changing environment.
You go from literally 0 of your own bins. You've got 400 now. How would you describe the current state of the business itself? And do you want to grow more? Or are you just back, hanging on for the ride and enjoying it at this point? Or talk to us about that.
We're trying to be more strategic in the growth versus saying yes to everything. Because at the end of the day, a single dumpster can run $6,000-$7,000. So if you say yes to everyone, your cash flow won't be able to keep up with that growth. So it's been, at this point, being strategic and selective is sort of like the current state.
It's almost like, they have like data that they release for like market data for real estate. You saying that, you tell us off air that you have 400 bins, but there's some days where there's 0 on the lot. That tells me that development and construction is going pretty well in the area.
Yeah. I mean, Charlotte, try and find just raw land that's not being developed. It's pretty challenging. So it's being involved in a lot of it. I'm able to see development and phases of things happening way in advance. For example, if we're working with a site contractor that does the initial grading for a neighborhood, for example, then we're going to start to know about these projects way in advance compared to, you might have to physically pass by that to know that's going on. So
I would imagine, too, that some contractors are particular in the way they want to order their dumpster, probably by phone. Some of them want to be able to do. Some of them want to probably just be able to do a form on the website. Do you offer both, or kind of how does it work if they wanted to order a bin from you?
It's either text, call, email. Everyone has their preference. We sort of, whatever works for them, we'll make happen. The online ordering, we did offer that, but there's so many nuances. People just expect drop a dumpster and that's that. But there's so many nuances that turn to, hey, having a conversation with someone in whatever form, email, call, text is usually needed.
So if someone wanted one, or is there a price? Are you able to share your pricing, like kind of in general? I know that it varies, right? There's different size bins. I would imagine it depends on the materials. Like you said, hey, if I'm just giving you straight paint, right, of a 27-footer full of paint, that's probably gonna be a little bit pricier. But give us the rundown.
It's very dependent on location, the scope of the project, what size dumpster, do we have existing relationship? Is that something we're going to work towards? So it's all over the board. There's no like standard rate that we could be like, hey, here's the pricing. Because, for example, if someone said, hey, I have household debris I need to get rid of versus construction, that's actually going to run more just based off of disposal costs.
And then weight is a factor, I would imagine, too, for you guys.
Yeah, that's whether it's disposal or recycling, we're paying by weight. So it's that's a pretty important part to your point.
Absolutely. Reid, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Willow Dumpsters, cool story, man. You started with a pain point, and now ripping and running a whole business, brought a partner on and everything else. Congratulations to you on the success. Hope it continues stress-free for you as you continue to grow and as the needs continue there. So thanks for coming in and sharing with us.
Yep, thank you.
Willow Dumpsters. Check them out. Reid, the co-owner, Willow Dumpsters. What's the website if anybody has questions?
WillowDumpsters.com.
Makes it easy. WillowDumpsters.com. You can get your bin today. Thanks, Reid.
Fireworks? Yes, please. The real sparks fly when we're back. Stick around. Good Morning LKN returns on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, fall is in the air once again. Can you feel it? That low humidity, crisp fall air is back for us to enjoy. A beautiful Thursday around Lake Norman. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-70s for the afternoon. We'll go back down into the low 50s overnight. Wouldn't even shock me if a few folks, outlying spots and farms, dip into the 40s. Once again, mid-70s to finish out the work week for our Friday. Enjoy. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville kicks the weekend off early on Thursday, October 2nd with the Thirsty Thursdays tournament. Member Happy Hour is Friday beginning at 5 p.m. and Sunday is the Oktoberfest. Call the 500 Club 704-872-9990 for more information on entertainment, golf lessons, memberships, and tea times. The Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5 Outdoor Concert Series is in downtown Statesville. The Party Parrot Band, a tribute to Jimmy Buffett, performs at 6 p.m. This free show will be held on West Broad Street in front of Mitchell Community College. Food and beverages will be available for purchase after 5. Bring your chairs and enjoy a night of free music at Friday After 5 in downtown Statesville. Mooresville's Festival of Food Trucks returns on Saturday. Over 15 food trucks will be on hand with live music by Dial-Up Radio. Bring a chair and your friends along Main and Broad Streets for the Festival of Food Trucks on Saturday beginning at 5 p.m. in downtown Mooresville. NASCAR's National Series return to Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend. The Craftsman Truck Series race will be Friday. The Xfinity Series holds the Blue Cross NC 250 on Saturday, while the Cup Series races the Bank of America Roval 400 on Sunday. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets and information.
The Renaissance Festival is back! Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com. While supplies last, don't miss the Renaissance Festival! Huzzah!
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Back like mosquitoes and flip-flops. This is Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:48. Happy Thursday to you. If you're rolling on into the office or about to step out of the car right now, have a great day. Enjoy it. Take us with you. The WSIC News app. It's easy to download from iOS and Google Play. 35 hours of content every single week for you right at your fingertips, and it's all free. You also have a list of all the businesses we work with, and some of them offer some great discounts too as well.
They do.
You should check out that local deals section inside the WSIC News app. Mentioned Graystone Lodge earlier, Gray. GraystoneLodge.com, beautiful boutique hotel located in Boone, North Carolina. Standing 15% discount in the app. Looking forward to catching up with Graystone Lodge next week. Thanks again to Reid for coming in. Willow Dumpsters. Not a guy you'd look at and say, dude owns a dumpster company.
Yeah, but very cool. I mean, there's all kinds of businesses out there. So it's really cool we have the chance to sit down and talk to people every day and talk about the cool jobs that they have. If you're looking for a new job, nobody at this table is, but if you were,
this be the first I heard about it.
Speak for yourself.
Imagine getting paid $600,000 a year to do nothing.
Okay, sign me up.
Yeah.
What's up next? I've applied for these.
Why
before.
why isn't that happening here?
Yeah, I don't know what your paycheck looks like.
Wait, but you're getting paid?
But yeah, some Google engineers are getting paid $600,000 a year. To keep the talent on payroll, even if they're not doing anything, it keeps them from getting recruited by other companies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
the talent wars are big right now.
big
in
time,
technology.
especially with the AI space. You know, Meta reportedly had offered in the billions of dollars, like close to $1 billion, to recruit some people from Open AI. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Is that the one? To get them to come on their team to help them with their AI technology. So yeah, it's $600,000 sounds like nothing. I'd be like, oh, you need to pay me more.
$600,000 in North Carolina, phenomenal salary to do absolutely nothing. But $600,000 in Silicon Valley,
it's nothing.
Probably nothing. To where like you're having to move out.
When
you're moving to
you're
North Carolina.
I mean, we talked about the houses in Davidson, right? Average price point being $1 million, but that's for a nice house. 1.1. That's for a nice house, though. I mean, you're getting a nice house for 1.1 million.
Average Davidson
average house.
Yeah.
But in California and Silicon Valley, you're getting a dumpster for $1 million
as a rental.
Yes, you're renting it for $1 million.
Call Reid. He'll hook you up.
Exactly. So
small house.
Yeah, I would say, relatively speaking, $600,000 is not going to be a huge salary.
Well, this goes into the why Meta can do this is because of all those ad sales that they do, right? So him talking, Zuck saying that now even with your AI prompts in Llama, they're gonna use that to sell and just put ads in front of you based on your chats.
Yeah.
Well, that's why is because they've got the buku bucks to be able to pay people to sit and do nothing.
I'm just saying, if you got kids who are haven't figured out what they want to do, put them in that space. Yeah, be like, go learn AI.
It is interesting though for someone to take a job knowing they're going to be doing nothing. I think that's the other interesting side of this. Like in this kind of space where it's like these people claim to be creators and wanting to do stuff and help and innovate, and then it's like, oh, it's the same thing like everybody else, right? If you get paid $600,000 to do nothing, you're going to do that. You're going to take it. And you're going to run with it.
Yeah.
Why not?
You do it well.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the best at it.
I would be so good at doing nothing. I would be so good at it, guys. You don't even know. Don't Google. I know you're listening. I'd be so good.
Me.
Look, I can do this job and do nothing for Google at the same time. Win-win, right?
Sleeper agent.
Google, I can do nothing for you right now And I promise I will not go over to Meta. Promise. Cross my heart.
New job opportunity.
Yeah.
There. We'll see.
So there you go. There you go, guys.
How do
New
we
job
transfer that
opportunity.
revenue to radio? That's what I'm trying to figure out in my head. Do the math on that.
600,000 by doing. Let me show you how that works.
Where's the manual?
Amazon Prime members also have a great opportunity as well. This one, you do have to do something, though. You got to go buy some gas.
Yes, so you can save up to $1 off gas tomorrow.
For being a Prime member.
For being an Amazon Prime member, and it's not in celebration of Taylor Swift's new album dropping, which is tomorrow, by the way. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm sure you guys will all be staying up till midnight waiting for that one to drop. But tomorrow, Amazon Prime members can save $1 on gas for up to 35 gallons. And all you have to do is connect your Prime account to Earnify, which is a BP rewards program. So at BP, Amoco, and AMPM. Is that a gas station? I don't think we have any of those, do we?
There were some in the Northeast that I grew up. AMPM.
Sounds like White Castle.
Convenience
For
stores.
our Northeast friends that are listening right now, the AMPM
My
stations,
mom.
your mom, right?
Mhm.
But yes, connect your Amazon Prime to Earnify. We do have BPs. I don't know if we have Amicos around here, but I know we have a lot of BPs. So you can save up to $1, all fuel grades. No minimum or maximum number of gallons required. That's just for tomorrow.
So I've never been good at the points games.
Oh, I'm so good at the points
See,
games.
I'm not good at it. Is this real dollars or is this points?
This
you
is
get?
dollar. You really get the
real
dollar.
dollars.
You have to sign up for the Earnify rewards program.
Which
but-
costs you $1 per gallon?
No, it doesn't
or?
cost.
Okay.
Doesn't cost
All
anything.
right.
It's just you're signing up for the app. You know what? You could sign. This is what I'm really good at. Signing up today, canceling it immediately, getting my benefits.
And taking that free
taking
swag.
it and taking the free stuff. I'm real good at that. I've hacked that system too well.
That's close to $600,000 a year for doing nothing. I mean, you're on your way. It's a step.
$1
Yeah.
for one
Yeah.
day. And if
Usually
I add
600,000
up
actions.
every day, every October 3rd that comes up for the rest of my life, I may hit $600,000.
600,000. Yeah. So 600,000 years, you're in.
Especially
Now,
in that
It's
car
only
I got.
it's only the $1 per gallon up to 35 gallons. How big's the tank in the tank?
I think I'm right around there. I think I'm close to, I don't know. I don't let it get empty, so I'm not quite sure how many gallons that one
Might have
takes.
to let it go down a little bit more between
Yeah.
today and tomorrow.
Buy another one.
Buy another car.
Buy another car.
to
Yeah.
get the extra $1 per
That's
gallon.
girl math right there. I
That makes
save-
sense.
Look, Rob, if I get a second car, I'm actually going to be saving money
That's it.
every October
Buy
3rd.
more to save. That's the
Plus
greatest
my
marketing
Amazon
thing there
Prime
is.
membership, which
Yes.
is who the heck knows how much that is now. That's too expensive.
Well, you got Prime Plus Plus, right?
Yeah, I got the plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Which is
that
more.
helps with the points and the hacks and things like that. It all makes sense when you go all the way in a
You
circle.
still got to watch commercials like everybody else. So,
Well, yeah.
even the Prime Plus Plus.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so if you're out getting gas and you know, I don't know the Earnify app either. I'm not familiar with that.
I've never used it, but I'm using
Have
it
you
tomorrow.
heard of it before?
Never heard of it.
Okay,
But it's on the internet. It's got to be legit.
that's right, and it's from BP.
And it's from BP, and Amazon gives it the thumbs up.
Yeah.
I use at the BP is where you can get your Harris Teeter fuel points. Did you know that?
At BP, you can get Harris Teeter fuel.
Yeah, that's
points.
where you redeem your Harris Teeter fuel points. So I play that game real well too.
Oh, because I thought you just had to go to like Costco has their own gas station. I thought you had to go to a Harris Teeter.
Nah,
gas
you just
station.
go to a BP.
Oh.
And you know what? You put in your code. If you have the VIC card that you use
Yeah.
at Harris Teeter,
Which
use
you
your
have
phone
to
number.
have
You
for
have
the
to have to get the
discounts.
discounts. So you use your phone number to sign in. Same thing at the gas
Did
pump.
not
You
know
just put your
that.
phone number in. Go do it one day if you've never
Do
done
points
it before.
expire
No.
and roll over?
They do expire. I think you get like 45 days. But the first time I did it, a friend told me about it. The first time I did it, I saved like almost $1 on gas because I'd been banking all these points I didn't know about.
See, that's how they get you. You got to use it in 45 days.
Yeah.
It should be illegal.
I didn't
Like
even know
gift
the
cards.
connection between BP and Harris Teeter.
I don't know what it is either. Nobody,
Yeah.
no. I don't
Nobody
know.
knows.
Nobody knows, but it works.
Nobody knows.
It works.
They're friends.
There's Harris Teeter fuel stations around. I
Yeah.
think there's one in
Denver.
Davidson. Denver has one too. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's most BPs around here. You can use it.
All right, you got your chance if you need gas. Only 35 gallons up to. Now you could do different Earnify accounts. You can get the family plan going on probably to go beyond.
Yeah,
right?
take the whole fam. Just go stand.
keep going.
Stand in line at BP and save money on
Just
gas
have
tomorrow.
a good time
Yeah.
there. You could do that.
Have someone run the nozzle, and the cars just roll through like a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
You know what else you could do?
What else could you do?
You can listen to the Home Ad Show Monday through Friday,
No.
9 to 11. Whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries, you hang out with Patrick Reynolds, 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3477. 844-873-3764. Coming up on the weekend, what are some of the events that you've heard of for this weekend? Have you heard of any at all?
I've heard of plenty,
Going on this weekend.
Yeah, Charlotte Motor Speedway right down the road.
The Roval!
The Roval, 3 days of racing.
Patrick's favorite race.
You're getting very fluent in sarcasm, my friend.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Friday after 5 going on in downtown Statesville. That's fun, free concert. The Piedmont Healthcare Friday after 5. Mooresville's Food Truck Festival is Saturday.
Yep.
So plenty going on. And just random pubs and around. There lots of music getting played.
And I think you forgot to mention, Patrick, your favorite event for the weekend, the Taylor Swift album release party happening at Hop and Vine tomorrow night.
Is
You'll
it
be there,
going
right?
down?
Going down.
This
tomorrow
is
night.
the new album?
New album, Life of a Showgirl. At Hop and Vine.
I'm learning about it right here, right now.
Big day.
There's lots of parties. There's lots of album parties tomorrow, but the one to be at is going to be at Hop and Vine tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they going to has she physically sold the album yet?
No, tomorrow's the day.
But you can buy it tomorrow. Like you can actually buy it
You
tomorrow.
download it,
You going to
yeah.
buy the vinyl version of it?
No. But it's already pre-saved. What are you talking about? I did that weeks ago. You're not staying. You will get a text at midnight.
What's an album cost these days to buy? Because it's all digital. What's it cost? $20?
I don't know about buying the album. I mean, I just pre-saved it in my Spotify app. Yeah.
Because your Spotify, you can just listen to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got that plus.
More girl math.
So is it like 12:01 a.m.?
Yeah.
Like it just released?
The last album, the Midnights that she released, Midnights, Katie and I waited up until midnight.
Are you guys going to do like a video chat?
You know what? We may.
Release? Stay up,
We'll
stay up
see
late
if I
and do
could-
it. Yeah.
We may.
I know you guys bond over that, and I get that. Totally
It's fun.
get that.
Yeah, we have a good time with it. It's just, it's fun music. It's a good time. It's fun to do with your daughter.
You going to see the movie this time?
I'm not going to see the movie this time, no.
Because you saw Eras Tour, the actual Eras Tour in Paris, France. Did you go see the Eras movie?
So Katie made a strict rule against us consuming any Eras Tour information
Prior to.
seeing the live show. She's very, very strict about that.
That's like movie spoilers.
Yeah, it's like so. She was like,
I don't blame Katie for that too.
Yeah,
by the way.
I get
she
it.
was like,
I get it.
don't watch the videos on TikTok. We're not going to go see the movie. Like
Yeah.
we want to experience in real time and enjoy it in real time. And then after the fact, then we went and consumed everything.
Yeah,
after the
staying
fact.
away from it online probably had to be the hardest
That was
part.
tough on TikTok. All the lives, everybody was live streaming it every night, and so I just had to scroll.
You could have
right
watched
past
the
it.
concert. I could have watched the
I
concert
coulda
50
watched-
times.
Oh yeah, every night.
I've seen it. I wasn't looking for it. Believe me.
Yeah, there were lots of opportunities to see it, but yeah, we stayed away from it so that we could experience it live.
You know who knows about the life of a showgirl?
Who's that?
Probably
The
the Home Ad
Show.
Oh, I thought it was
That's
Patrick
right.
Reynolds, Life of a Showgirl.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 11, whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating. Celebrate those birthdays and anniversaries. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the phone number you call if you want to celebrate. Thursday, great lineup. Told you it's over 35 hours a week we do here of content at WSIC. You can get it all in the WSIC News app, available on iOS and Google Play. So 9 to 11, the Home Ad Show. 11 to noon. Today's Thursday. You got About Town. Mayor Woody Washam coming in. Had a great opportunity with the public forum this week to hear from the mayoral candidates. Looking forward to hearing the show. Noon to 3, the Todd Starnes Show. Get that national political addiction itch. 3 o'clock, putting the pieces back together. 4 o'clock, dollars and cents.
Serving you better than ever before. 105.9, 100.7. WSIC, Statesville, Mooresville, North.